welcome to episode 78 of the Army ThinkTank podcast. I am Jam.
Yes.
And how are we doing this week?
Yeah, it's good.
You sure?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. It's good because like I'll go to Chicago on Thursday. It's happening. It's bad because I have like so many things that I still have to do before that actually happens, and I can like relax and like have a fun time in Chicago with my friends.
Just like do things.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like I was trying to figure out my concert looks that I was trying to like pack, and like I was trying to, you know, like go shopping, and like I have to get my nails done and like all this kind of stuff it's all happening all at once, and I'm just living, I guess.
The way I also kind of looked at it, like if you're going to see both TXT and Hobi, right now their vibes are kind of similar.
They are quite similar.
Yeah,
yes.
When you think about it, like Good Boy Gone Bad, and then like More and Arson, like they're obviously different, but still like somewhat similar.
They're still similar in some regards, so I'm trying to like match them together, kind of. I don't know.
So it makes sense, I guess.
I don't know. I'm so indecisive right now that it's just like I think texted our like Hobipalooza group probably 6 or 7 times with like 10 different things. And I was
just from
which
what
one do you like?
Just from what I saw from our Instagram, I was like just having a time.
I'm having a time deciding what I want to wear, because it's like it's gonna be 30 plus, and like for me, I don't mind. Like I'm wearing a sweater right now and it's like plus 30 outside. Like I don't, heat is
same, but also I'm not going outside, so that's why.
But you know, I still want to be like comfortable, and I'm gonna have to wear it like all day, so these are kind of like things I have to think about. And again, I'm not mad about like, I don't mind wearing jeans or whatever, but I also want to be like fashionable at the same time.
Yeah,
I know.
Like the only reason right now it's like 22 degrees is because it's been raining like nonstop.
Yeah, it's
and
like
so
very rainy.
Yeah, it's outside. Kind of, it made it drop a little bit, but it's still very humid.
Yeah.
But at least I went outside to get the trash out, and I didn't die on the spot for once in like the past month.
Well, that's good. Yeah. But
otherwise, trying not to get sick this week because my meds have been making me pretty sick. So hopefully this week will be better, because like my injection is tonight. So hopefully,
okay. It's like
if I'm dying tomorrow, you'll know why.
Exactly. Yeah. It's true. It's like one of those things where you're like every cough, you're like, oh no.
It was literally to the point where like, because I have like pretty freaking heartburn.
Right.
Like in the past couple months. I mean, it happens. But like my med this one's to help with my insulin resistance. And then once it's in your body, it's in your body. Like it's an injection. You can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like dizzy, I was nauseous, my heartburn was like way worse, my stomach was being like, bitch, what did you do? And then it felt like it's gonna be like really TMI, but like I don't mind sharing it, like whatever. It's just like every single time I had heartburn that I would feel the need to burp, and then that feeling to like needing to burp like kind of turned into like, oh, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Right.
And I was like, can I live for 2 seconds without feeling like death?
Yeah.
And so like obviously like when like with the week going on, like my blood sugar went down, which helped, and then everything calmed down. But it's just like I need to get used to that med again.
Right.
And it's rough. Because in those things, it's like choose the one that has the side effect that bothers you the least. And that one happens to be the one. So
here we are.
Yay. But I'm okay.
Well, that's good.
My doctor said I wasn't dying yet, so we're good.
Not yet. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday, but not today.
Not today.
We're all gonna die, but not today.
Not today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. I love you, Namjoon. You just peak peak.
All right. So this week, like, not much happened when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the members are like obviously constantly keeping us appraised of their
I mean, we
activities.
got some Jimin photos. Jin is a lot more active on Instagram.
Yes.
So is Yoongi.
So is Yoongi. It's
So is
terrifying.
Yoongi. Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
But Jimin probably lost his password again. It's normal. It's fine.
Oh man.
Before we go into like the news and stuff, what do you think of the new version of Weverse?
I actually like it a lot. I think having one app be condensed together with Vlive makes it so much simpler because you can like see all of their posts plus have all the Vlives in like one.
Yeah, I actually
space.
get the notifications for the lives now.
Yeah, like that too. I have to like change my settings so it's not like I can't hear like the buzzing if they're doing a live or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, there are obviously some kinks that still need to work out. I noticed that both Namjoon and Hobi's lives still don't have subtitles on them yet, which is kind of an issue because
Hobi kind of makes sense since it happened today.
Right, but like Namjoon,
but June should have subtitles by now.
He should have subtitles by now. Yeah. And he still doesn't. I think the quality is a lot better. Like I didn't see any real big quality issues with
no in Hobi's Vlive today, like everything seems to be going like really smoothly. The chat wasn't lagging at all.
No, chat was like
yeah.
like it was bursting.
I was like, sounds right.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to scoot you off the screen.
And also like very like a lot easier to get to Weverse magazine too, because like on the other app it was like you had to dig
for it. Yeah, no, it's true. I think also, you know, like they have the Weverse concerts like the website in there as well, and I think getting to that was a lot easier than how we normally do it.
Yeah, having to dig for the link was like,
where is the link? I don't see it. I also think like they kept a lot of the Vlive like structure of each of their lives the same. Like everything is in the same spot, so you can find it really easily, which I liked, especially when they're live and you're just like panicking.
It's a very good first version for sure.
Yeah, I think obviously
I've seen like apps merge, and like the first release has like being a lot worse than what this is.
Yes, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, there is room for improvement, of course, but it's going like super well. I was actually able to catch Hobi live today.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy about that.
Me too.
I mean, I didn't see Namjoon because it probably happened while I was sleeping.
Yeah, it was like at 3 a.m. or something like that my time. So
but Hobi was like, "Good morning."
Hello, hello. I am in Chicago.
He's so excited. His nails look great.
They look amazing. Yeah. So let's talk about Hobi's life first, since we're already talking about it. He's so freaking adorable. I think like them always saying like I'm heading to the airport, I've landed, let's do a live, like that's such a cute tradition that we have with them, because I haven't seen like any other group be like, hey, I've landed.
They know. Well, we also have like a big tradition with like have a safe flight, and everything, so I feel like on that point it's like very mutual in a way. So they're like, oh, I'm leaving, oh, I've landed, and we're like, have a safe flight, like how did it go? I'll come back basically like a family, you know.
Like I'll come and go back safely. Such a cute little thing that we have together, and he honestly like looks so freaking happy to be there, so excited. I know he's like nervous obviously because it's like a huge
first time like on stage like by himself for like a full hour. It's because like doing like one like solo stage during like group concert is one thing, but like having basically your own concert by yourself for the first time when you've been doing this with your members for 10 years, it's understandable that he's nervous, but we know he's gonna rock this. I mean,
I'm so excited to see him. It was like, it was so cute to like see him on live and like interact with us and like see how he's doing and ask him for like food recommendations and all this
For
kind of
me, it was
stuff.
like, oh, I let my hair grow so I could headbang.
I love that. I'm so excited. Let's go, Hobi. I want to headbang every day. Every day with you, my guy.
It was
Every
like so
single day.
freaking cute. Did you see the post again, like on a random note? Speaking of hair, about like armies being like, keep the scissors away from Yoongi's hair
Yeah,
at all costs.
honestly, like all of the rap line is very like their hair is long. All of them. All of them have long hair.
Though I really, really miss June's like short hair
Oh,
with the
his
quiff.
buzz cut. Stop it.
The quiff hair for Junie has like one of my all-time favorites.
Me
Could you
too.
imagine? Because like he had like a light gray blue whenever he did that, but could you imagine it in black?
I would
How
pass
good
away.
that would look.
Pass away. So let's talk about Namjoon's live then. He went on live just to like hang out with us, of course. I think his live in comparison to Hobi's was more reflective and somber than I think we've seen him in a while.
I was a little worried for June when I saw the highlights of his Vlive. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's this thing where they're he even said it in the live of like he's terrified that we're gonna leave him and then we're terrified that he's gonna leave us. And I think that that's kind of just the relationship that we have with each other as being fans and them being them. I think it's just we're terrified that we're gonna leave each other, but that's not ever the case.
I feel like,
You know?
especially in this way, it's like this period that he's going through, I feel like it's like an obligated path that he has to go through in order
Yeah.
to like get where he wants to be.
100%.
Because like I said, like when we're talking about Hobi, it's like you've been doing this thing with 6 other people for so long, and now
Now you're alone.
You're alone for certain, like not really like alone, obviously,
Obviously,
like,
but alone.
yeah, alone, having to do your own thing, and just like,
Yeah.
obviously we're not going anywhere, but it is normal to feel that way. It's just like for him and for anybody else that's going through similar things, obviously. I just wanted to hug him.
I know.
Night, though.
Yeah, me too. I think like the anxiety of feeling like you have to be constantly present with your fans because of this fear that they're going to leave you is something that obviously for him has been weighing on his mind for the past like 10 years, and taking this break has been terrifying because of that like huge anxiety. But I think like I hope that they realize that that isn't the case. Like we're never not gonna be supportive of them in any decision that they make, because ultimately all we want for them is for them to be happy, and if this is a part of their happiness, then okay, do it.
I totally agree. It's like if this is what you need to do right
Yeah.
now for you to be happy, we're like 100% behind them in every step that they're gonna take.
Yeah. And I also think like, we're gonna be together for a very long time. And I think that this is just like part of that like figuring out who I am type of person. And I think for him it's going to be really interesting to see what his album is going to be, because I think he said he wanted to release his next after Hobi.
Yeah.
And so he also said that like it's not going to be anything like Mono, which I'm terrified, excited.
Yeah. Also considering that Mono had like was very somber in a lot of ways.
It was, yeah. Very somber.
I'm excited / scared / wondering in what direction he's gonna take it.
Me too. I also really appreciated him saying that, I will be there for you when you're happy, sad, angry, terrified, fearful, like whatever those emotions are. And to me, I think that like hit me so hard, because as like, I don't know, as a female fandom, our emotions are dismissed a lot of the time because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's just feminine emotion, it's just whatever. And to be supportive even when somebody is like in pain or terrified of something or angry about something, is really hard to do. And it's kind of something that we don't necessarily do for each other. Like ARMY as an exception of that, because obviously we're here for each other. But I mean, just like in general, a lot of the time those particular emotions are never acknowledged or never like, you know, it's okay to be in that space. And it's okay to like have those feelings and emotions
Mm-hmm.
for a little while. And I think I've said this before, it's like, you know, I just sometimes want to live in those emotions. I don't need to be like fixed or like
No,
consoled
you
or
just gotta
like,
take the time to go through them in order to understand why you're going through them.
yeah. And for him to like say that out loud kind of just like, I was like, oh, Junie. Like the way that you have with words. And I think,
President.
yeah. And I was like reading my timeline after that statement, and I was seeing a lot of like other people reflect that same notion of like, you know, as I said previously, as a female fandom, a lot of the time our anger or our sadness or our emotions in general are just dismissed because
Mm-hmm.
it's a female thing. It's like they're so emotional, they're so whatever, because we're so outspoken about it.
Yeah, we just don't want to keep it to ourselves. We're just like, at this point,
Yeah, we just want to live in them for a little
just
bit.
like, what the hell?
And it's nice to feel supported by someone else, and especially like a male who we support so much, to actually say that, because there's not a lot of males who actually do
Yeah.
that.
And at the end of the day, like, when you think about it, like all throughout their career and everything, they've done so much for us and for like people around them, just like the love yourself, like the whole love yourself campaign and everything
Yeah,
is
yeah.
still a big deal, at least like to us,
Oh, for
you
sure. I
know.
think, you know, these sentiments of like loving yourself, speaking yourself, being yourself, um, is so powerful. And again, I think, you know, it goes back to how like how diverse we are, um, how, you know, we take up so much space within a community, how a lot of us are like female, like we're definitely dominant female
Yeah,
energy here. And so to
female
have
adults,
female adults,
yeah, adults,
based on the census, but to have a male artist support and uplift is like hugely,
yeah, it's refreshing,
it
very
really is,
refreshing.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
it's extremely refreshing to like hear those things because we don't hear them very often. At least like I don't. You know, like, you know, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be whatever you are, you know, and I will support you whatever that is. And we support them back too. So
yeah, because I mean, a relationship is not just one-sided.
no, it's definitely a ebb
Comes
and
from both.
flow
Yeah,
relationship, which is refreshing and pleasant. But the whole live, I really just wanted to like pull him into my arms and
yeah. I
just
just wanted to give him a
I just wanted to
hug.
give him a hug because I think he's like going through these emotions right now because it's like they're finally taking a break and he can process through whatever he's thinking. And I think that this album will definitely be a reflection of whatever those thoughts are and
Yeah,
how, you know, he sort of thinks of where he is right now and the world that he sort of lives in. And I'm really excited to like hear what that's gonna be. Like, my God.
yeah.
Um,
Um. So the first episode of in the SOOP Friendcation
ah!
came out. I wasn't able to see it yet. I have to watch
Okay,
it.
I won't
But
spoil anything.
I saw some clips,
It's
especially of
so cute.
them just doting on Tay and being like,
Ah, Lenny and I were talking. Like, she like sent me a link, and I was watching it like with her.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it after this.
And it's like the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, god damn it, I love it so much. I also think, you know, like this idea of like the soup that was sort of started obviously by BTS is just so refreshing to see like your favorite artists just like be themselves and like just live in a space that isn't like, you know, scripted content. It's like,
by the way, real quick, did he take out his trumpet yet?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
We'll do a follow-up, you guys, about if Tay takes out his trumpet this time.
It's certainly like a serotonin boost. Like there's so many fun things. The way that they like speak to each other and their dynamics with each other. The freaking nicknames that they come up with each other is freaking hilarious. I'm not gonna tell you what they are because you have to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it right after this. That was my plan.
So funny, so hilarious. I also, there's like a moment, this isn't really a spoiler, but there's like a moment where they're on the bed together and they're like, they have all of their phones, and it literally reminded me of me, Kat, and Lenny in Las Vegas. We literally we were beside each other and we're like freaking on our phones, like showing each other videos.
To be fair, in LA,
so funny.
Joyce, Tanya, Kat, and I did the same thing.
So
we were
funny.
both like laying in our beds and we're just like, have you seen this TikTok?
Have you seen it? So funny. It honestly, it's so freaking adorable and cute. The nicknames are hilarious. The matching PJ sets, can't even talk about it. They also have matching uniforms too.
Yeah, I saw that.
God, it's hella cute.
I also need to watch, if the subs are out, I need to watch episode 2 of High Game Caterers. So I'll be able to talk more about that next episode.
Yeah.
But apparently TXT are getting all their answers wrong.
Shocker.
Shocker.
They're clowns. They don't have time to like.
Well, one of the questions that I saw, because I saw clips on TikTok, obviously, was the team, like the most attractive manager. And so I think Let's Say Rafim were the one who got that question, so they brought one of theirs. But like every other team were like, that's not true. We have more attractive managers, so they all brought one of their managers.
Sorry, guys. The only attractive manager is BTS's manager. I'm so sorry.
But like, Namjoon was like jumping next to the entrance to where they were because the manager he wanted was down there. I was like, come on.
You're the most attractive one. Yeah, it's freaking funny.
And then Bangtan like went to him to jump as well. I was like, come on.
So funny.
Love that man.
So funny. I am so glad we're getting this like in the SOOP friend content.
So much content.
I'm also happy that, you know, like this was entirely Tay's idea. Like he brought them all together. He basically put them in a room, was like, we're going on a vacation. Fuck you. Plan the whole thing. Like,
I mean, isn't that what happens like all the time?
Yes.
With Tay is like,
yes.
He says something to BTS and he's like, yeah, we're doing it. And it's like, nah, we're not. It's like, no, we're doing it.
And you don't have a choice.
Doing it. Yeah.
You don't have a choice. Yeah.
Tay's actually like the true maknae of BTS. Like, let's be real.
It's true. They always like dote over him and like he's so cute. I can't.
Like we joke that Jin is like in some way he is. And then JK is the real maknae, but like Tay is the real maknae.
Yeah, I think it's that like baby bear energy that we talk about a lot. It's that energy that he like brings to things. And he uses the Tata face so many times.
I mean, like with the staff or like just like Hobi's music videos. He's like, oh, can I do a cameo? He's like, yeah. It was like, okay, I'm gonna do a cameo. Like both time was basically just him being like, can I be in it?
Can I be in it? I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's heckin' cute. I really recommend watching it. Like, it's so freaking cute. There's like a ton of links online. I'm not necessarily gonna link anything down below.
No, we're not gonna link anything. They're pretty easy to find. Just go on Twitter. You're gonna find
just search
easily.
You'll find it. Also, yeah, because I don't want to get.
Otherwise, it's on Disney Plus, right?
yes, in Indonesia it is. The Disney
Okay.
Indo one does have it on there with like subtitles and stuff. So
Alright.
if you need to watch it, it's there.
Oh,
Yeah.
on something that we didn't write, Jin attended a premiere.
He did a movie premiere.
Yeah.
He looks
By himself.
freaking cute.
Our introvert did it by himself.
He looked very he was like, this is kind of
Shy?
weird. Yeah, like very shy. I was like, Jin, you're not shy, boy. Like, what are you doing?
It's like he's shy on the red carpet with the members, and now he had to do it by himself.
By himself. Yeah.
So
Poor
that's
baby.
true introvert energy.
It really is. I understand that level of introversy. It's a fact. It's a fact.
But like he looked so good. Like
he looks so good.
Worldwide handsome.
I loved his sweater combination.
He looks so cozy.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised because like I've seen a lot of the members wear like sweaters and like more like cozy wear to like movie premieres, and then you like switch gears to like the US and how they like treat a movie premiere as like this like fancy extravaganza type of thing.
And I mean there are ways to make like a sweater be fancy.
Yeah. So. I think the difference between the two is really hilarious to me. I don't know what it is. Like their music shows, it's like dressed to the nines, but like a movie premiere, it's funny to me. I don't know.
It is what it is, I guess.
It's hilarious. It really is.
BTS vlogs. We got Jimin this week. Oh my.
His vlog was first of all, it was funny. His notes at the bottom were freaking hilarious the whole time. He was like, I don't know what to say. Hi.
It was like the freaking clanking again.
This is
clank,
awkward.
Clank, clank.
I'm awkward, and I'm like, I could just watch your face the whole time. Like I don't know.
It was like, I don't know. Like rewatching this makes me sleepy.
It was so like therapeutic to like watch him like make the bracelets and stuff.
He was doing so good.
He was doing so good. Oh man, I want them though. I love how he teased us. He was like, I know you want them, but you can't have them. I was like, boy, if you don't.
Like the whole time was like, my beak is coming out. I was like, I don't care. You fucking adorable. You're clanking so on the piece of metal. And I'm here. I was gonna say the S word.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna refrain. But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it was really cute. I also noted like in a lot of like in Hobi's vlog at the end and Jimin's vlog, he was like, and in Tae like talking about it in the SOOP of like, usually I do this with my members. Yeah. It's just like,
I think this is gonna be a trend.
Yeah, I think so
it already
too.
is.
It already is. Like, I think Tae had mentioned it twice because in his vlog he was like sharing all the photos with his members.
When he drove the photos, and then he said it again like at the end when they went eating. Like, I usually do this with my members.
Hobi said it when he was packing. He was like, I just want to be with my members.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jimin usually
in the car as well. It's like I usually travel with my members.
Yeah. And then even in the SOOP, Tae said, like, the last time I was in a vehicle was like going somewhere was with my members in the SOOP, the BTS edition.
Yeah.
It's heckin' cute. I'm tired of the cuteness. It like pulls on my heartstrings, and I was not ready to watch it. I watched it like in the morning when it was released, and I was like, this is a terrible idea. Like, why did I not have
I was watching it while I was trying to eat ramen, and I ended up
crying in my ramen.
No, I was just like this, not eating. Because I was just like watching.
I know.
Him freaking clanking on the piece of metal and sending it, like.
So fascinated.
It's like just 20 minutes of Jimin not talking, and I couldn't have it any other way. Like,
I could have had that for like an hour. That's like easily like put that in the background, like ASMR type stuff. Like
literally when it came out, like in the group chat that I'm in, it was like, how is Jimin attacking me just by banging on the piece of metal? It was so funny.
It was so funny.
It's like, what is going on?
What is happening to me right
now? It's just Yeah, Jimin in a workshop is attacking me, and then there's me. Why is Jimin so cute like all the time? Everything he does is precious.
It really is. It really is. Like, it's so stinking cute.
I
I
was like,
can't.
what's happening?
What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah. It was heckin' cute. I can't wait till all of them are released because I'll probably just rewatch them all, like all 7 of them together.
I'm staying away from like not staying away on purpose, but like it just happened. I'm like not on Twitter as much right now for different reasons. Because sometimes it gets a lot.
Sure.
So I'm like somewhat saved from Lenny's and Pre's attack. But then I watched Jimin in a workshop and I'm like, okay, bye.
I can't do this. Yeah, it's stinking cute. I can't get over it. I can't get over
I'm
it.
excited for the next one, and we're only Monday.
I know. I know.
It's a problem.
I know. Yeah. It's the content that I enjoy the most, really.
Otherwise, in our last piece of news, Memories 2021's been announced.
It has. I'm so excited. I cannot
Which one
wait.
you're getting?
Well, for Memories 2020, I got the Blu-ray, so I'll probably get the Blu-ray of the 2021 as well. I did notice that LA was not on there, so I'm wondering if they're gonna
do it like a separate one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For PTD LA. But I am glad that they chose the Seoul concert as like the first concert. Even though there wasn't any audience, it was still like such a fun concert. I loved it so much. So
yeah, I might
glad.
like not right now, but like eventually just get like the digital code.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but I don't know. There's something about physical that I just
yeah,
really
I wish
enjoy.
I could, but like right now I don't have the space for it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't have the space either, but I'm just.
I wish I had the space for another bookshelf, but I don't.
So. I know, me too. It is what it is. Actually, we have one more because I remembered that there has been a teaser of a song that is coming out very soon. Yep.
What did I miss?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh my god, yes, okay, yeah.
Okay, so Snoop Dogg, Benny Blanco is his last name?
Maybe.
God. Yeah, Blanco. Benny Blanco, Snoop Dogg, and BTS are doing a collab together. It's called Bad Decisions. It's gonna be with the vocal line. So vocal line, Snoop Dogg, Benny Blanco. Let's go. How are we feeling about this?
I mean, kind of already knew it was coming.
Yeah, we did.
It was just like a question of when
and who and how was it going to be released. So I guess this one is going to be on Benny's album, so it's going to be a part of his like album and release, hence why he's the one who like shared it in the beginning. And we were definitely correct. Benny confirmed this at the end of his remix that he made with BTS's 3 songs. Snoop Dogg was the one who said BTS at the end. He confirmed it today. And I was like, this is why you do not mess around with ARMY. Here's the thing. We can sniff out anything in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds or less, it's already done.
I mean, how fast did we find Tay and Moore's MV?
Exactly. I mean, Hobi called that too. He was like, they're gonna find you so quickly.
Yeah. Remember when we talked about Moore and reacted to it? I was like, this is Tay.
Yeah. So we catch things so easily, hence why BTS does not give us spoilers or anything about what they're doing, because we can pick up on it and then we'll take it and run with it. The only exception to that is Junie, but that's because he does it by accident.
Or Tay.
Precious beans. I'm so sorry, but also
not.
My guys, you're terrible at keeping secrets. Hence why they don't tell us anything, because like we just like can guess right away. We're like, oh, that's Snoop Dogg at the end of that song.
It's like we're clowns, but not that much, you know.
We're not that much. We're clowns in like a fun way, where we like we like predict things that maybe don't happen, but like if there's things that are like hints or like this might be it's happening. Like there, you can't hide it. As soon as you say it, it's out in the universe and it's done.
True. Speaking of music, did you listen to Valley of Lies?
No, I
By
haven't yet.
TXT and IM Dior?
I have not yet. I saw it released, but I haven't.
It's very catchy.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
In the way it's like, you know how Runaway sounds like a very like catchy, happy song, and like the lyrics are like. Valley of Lies is kind of the same.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
But they also like performed it, I think, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
In LA. Oh. I think they did PS5 like 2 days ago, and they did Valley of Lies yesterday. Interesting. It's really good. I mean, it was released like what, like a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah, July 27th. It was like 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
And they already performed it live.
Jeez. Turnaround time is quick.
But it's really good. I highly suggest it.
Amazing.
All right. Artist shout out?
Yes.
So my artist this week is Sophia Lee on Instagram. I think we've shouted them out before. It's it's an artist that like does like pencil drawings and
coffee art, clearly.
Yeah. But how good are those? Like
so good. Oh my god.
I just can't stop looking at their drawings.
Oh my god.
Like, it's so good.
It's so good. Like they capture their BTS's essence so well in these photos.
It's like some of them are so vibrant too. Like some of the paintings.
Gosh. As you guys know, I think we've like talked about this, but I'm a sucker for like watercolor painting. Is probably some of my favorite painting ever.
Sherry's stuff is like,
it's all over my room.
Yeah, same. Well,
like,
you know.
So I love the watercolor aesthetic. It's some of my favorite stuff.
I'm just like, I could watch their feed like all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a binge watch of everything. So I'm just so excited.
All right, what's yours?
So my artist this week is Reflection with an X instead of a T. And it's more like cute pastel colors. I sent this to Sophia actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Yes.
It's so pretty.
Right?
The colors are so nice.
Oh, like it's just she makes like these really beautiful shawls from different music videos or inspired by different music videos.
The Microcosmos one.
I know. Wow. The Spring Day one. Oh yeah. Gosh. Gets me every time.
Even the Permission to Dance is like super nice.
Yeah. Just gorgeous. I absolutely adore the artistry here. It's just so beautiful.
That's also like something that you don't see often too.
No, and I really like looking at like merch that's like not the norm or the typical.
Yeah, like that, not something that you see every day.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
All right, okay. Songs of the week.
Songs of the week.
So my BTS song this week is "Don't Leave Me."
Oh, that is probably my favorite Japanese song. Period. Like, there is no one higher than that. It's my favorite song. It's so good.
So good.
like Jimin's vocals in that song like pierce my brain every day.
It's like, and my non-BTS song is Card's new song, "Ring the Alarm."
Oh,
it's so good. And like I had heard of Card before,
Yeah, me
but
too.
it's just like never really got into it because
Yeah.
I wasn't really into K-pop in general.
Fair.
And they have been not on hiatus, but like their last music was released almost 2 years ago
Oh wow.
because one of the members was in the army.
Ah.
So I think it was like a year and like 10 months since they last released music. And so this one is really, really good.
I like it.
Yeah. And I'm just glad for them that they're back together doing music because they have like that sibling energy that's like really, really fun. And so give it a listen. It's really good.
All right. My BTS song is Home. I love this song so much. I mentioned it so many times. Like, you guys should just like know by now.
Yeah, we both love that song so freaking much. It's actually
much.
unreasonable how much we love this song.
I know. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how to like put it into words. How much I love this song. I just do. It's just so good and so like happy.
It came on while I was in the shower the other day and I was just dancing. Okay,
yeah.
so
yeah, it makes you want to dance. Like that's how I feel about that song. It just makes me want to
crazy
dance.
for myself.
Crazy for myself. And then my not BTS song is a J-Hope song, obviously. And the one that I picked for this week is Safety Zone. I really, really enjoy the vibe of that song. It really it gives me this like R&B hip hop vibe that I'm just like beautiful. I'm here for it.
It's a very good choice.
It's a good song.
It's a very good choice.
Listen.
I had like another song that I really wanted to choose for my non-BTS song, and I was just like, help. Actually, two, and it's really hard.
I know. That was my
every single time.
That was my BTS song this week, but I feel like Home just it makes sense. It encapsulates a lot of what I feel.
Did you listen to Twice new Japanese release?
No, I haven't.
It's really good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's called Celebrate, and it's really good.
Cute.
So I'm just like, help.
Help. Everybody wants all these things from me. Yeah.
All right, so this brings us to the end of this week's episode. As usual, we have a new episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. You can also listen to us basically on any app where you can listen to podcasts on the go. You can also find us on our social medias at Army ThinkTank or at Army ThinkTank Podcast, except on Facebook. I haven't done this one in a while, but we're not on Facebook. We're not on Facebook.
Listen, I have too many social media apps to keep track of. It just I can't do Facebook as well.
No, Facebook, nah.
And I'm never on there, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm barely there for like people from back home, mostly. But otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note, have a good week.
Have a good week. If you're going to Hobipalooza, I'll see you there.
See you next episode. There might not be one next week, but we'll see when we're there. Okay, bye.
Bye.